May the 2nd today. We're out in northeastern Alberta. We're gonna go sit one of our bear baits where we have the big black boar hitting. Shane's dad went on Monday to restock the baits and then sat for the last couple hours of light. Happened to see a mom with 2 cubs. 20 minutes after they showed up, the big boar showed up for a little cameo. I can't draw my bow back because I recently had surgery, so I'll be in with the rifle today. But hopefully the next couple months I'm able to draw my bow and start working with that again. Hickory, smoked bacon, these things are dynamite. I would not go bear hunting without them. We just got in the Ranger, so we got about maybe a mile to go for where we parked it to walk in. One of the most enjoyable parts is heading out. Love driving these side-by-sides. We just parked the Ranger. The bait is just over the hill. I was saying earlier I can't draw my bow back due to a surgery I had, but I got my rifle in here, the same rifle that I killed Frank the Tank with. It was a present from my wife now. Last time it was fiance. But hopefully it brings the same luck it did with Frank the Tank. But we're gonna start walking now, and hopefully with some luck we'll see something there. One thing we like to do when we're going into bait sites is when we get about 200 yards from the bait site, we'll take out one of these bear bombs and we'll just spray the bottom of our feet. It helps cover up ear scent and also takes a trail right in there of this one smells like bacon.
The evening started off slow for Kyle, but as it often does, right at last light, activity started picking up.
Pretty big, I can see him in my scope. How good can you see? How's the camera light? I looked him over real well, and he is a really nice bear, but I have shot one that I believe is bigger, so I decided to pass on him, and it was low light as well, so a combination of things, and we passed on him. And like we were talking about, I said I'd rather Matt get his best bear or Mark get their best bears than me get my second best. Matt and I just got parked on our quads. We're gonna head into where the bait we've been hunting the last couple days. I've been using a rifle the past few times we've sat because I haven't been able to draw my bow, but I've been able to get it back recently, so taking it in tonight. So hopefully when the cold sets in I'll be able to pull it back, but it feels good to have a bow in the hand again. When we got into the bait today, there was, we first noticed brown face feeding at the bait. And there's a black bear on the bait right now. I'm not sure which one he is, but I can see his head right now. We're gonna try to get a little closer. Get an arrow ready just in case it's the big guy. Follow me here. Walk quiet. Stay still. No, it's that boar. He'll come back. Pat ran him off the other night. Yeah, it's a brown one. Let's go. And as we got a little closer, there was another a black one laying there too. There's the black one. Is that the big guy? We walked towards it, and he let us get a little closer. Just walked off. So that was about half an hour ago. Now we're sitting in the tree all set up and hoping that the big brother comes back.
As Kyle mentioned, he had recently undergone surgery and not yet had the chance to draw his bow in a real live hunting situation. When this brown-faced bear showed up, it gave the perfect opportunity for a practice run.
It wasn't the big guy, but nice color. But we're losing light. Oh, there he is. I'm gonna go light one of these smoke sticks. It's a honey maple bacon. See if we can't lure him in. We just got back to camp. We had a bite to eat, and we decided to go back where me and Matt sat tonight. That bait was getting kind of low. We're going to fill it up, grab the memory card out of the camera, and see if it's been hit in the morning at all, because it might be worthwhile in the morning if it has been.
These two young cubs were definitely entertaining to watch, and it didn't hurt either that their mother was a big, beautiful, brown-faced sow.
Just checking the crossbow sights, make sure they're on. Yeah, that's fine. I'm using the crossbow tonight. I've never shot anything with a crossbow, so hopefully tonight's the night. We have a big black one that was hitting this bait regularly, and he seems to be a little more elusive now, but they should be rutting now, and the rut should get them checking the baits more often, looking for sows. So tomorrow's my birthday, so hopefully get a little early present today and see one of the big boars coming in. We just got set up in the bait now. It's 4:30, May 24th. Legal's till 10, so we don't really expect anything big to show up till, 9:30-ish. Seems how they work. but you never know.
Kyle was only in the stand for minutes when this bear showed up. Not a shooter, but it sure helped pass the time. That is, until Kyle looks to his right and sees this big black boar, and it's coming right in.
Was it a good hit? Yep. Like right behind the roller?
Yep.
Perfect. It's 8:08. We just had a monster boar come in. It's just after 8 o'clock. Came in from the south down the trail. Let him walk in to where I had an opening. Grunted, stopped, shot him. Arrow looked like it went right through, shooting a rage out of a crossbow. We heard him gurgling back there. Don't know, I don't think it's the big boar with the big V on his chest, but he's a mature boar, as you can see in the footage there. So we're gonna calm down for a bit, just get our composure, and then we're gonna get down there and start looking for him. He's a big boar, like he had where he didn't have to think about it. Fever, baby. Dude, this thing, I'm talking, strolled in from the south, like Mark spotted him across the trail, and then I saw him again on the trail, and he just came in like on a rope, and I didn't even let him get to the bait. He got as far as he got the last time. I'm not sure if it's the white V one or not. Same size. Oh, huge. Like the big fat waddle with the crease on his head. Oh, that's so... It's just so... Oh, yeah. We just got down from the tree stand. We shot him, I don't know, 15 minutes ago. The arrow was laying right here. I can already see the highway of blood. He's in a rage broadhead, so cuts a pretty big hole. But we'll get on the trail here and hopefully find him pretty quick. Day before my birthday, 8 o'clock, this guy rolls in. Just a monster. I don't even know what he weighs. His head is just enormous. The mosquitoes are horrible. So we'll get more footage out of him when we get out here and weigh him, but I think his head's bigger than Frank the Tank's head. Body doesn't seem quite as big, but his head is just a pumpkin head. Right on. That's what it's all about. Thanks for watching The Fever.